Hi team, welcome to today's workout. Thank you so much for joining me today. Before we get started, I will remind you, please make sure to check in once we are finished today. You can do that just below the video player here. As well, please make use of the stretching video that is also available to you to leave your body feeling nice and healthy and happy. All right? So today's workout, we're going to do focused circuits with core. So how this is going to work is we're going to have 4 different exercises that are going to work the same part of our body. We're going to do each exercise for 30 seconds each for a total of 2 minutes. After each 2-minute period, we'll take a quick break, grab some water, and then we'll go through each circuit 3 separate times before moving on to the next one. I'll show you how to do everything before we even do it. So let's get started. Number 1, we're going to start with our core. We're going to do 45-degree crunch, flutter kicks, V-sit kickouts, and twist crunch. I'll show you these things and then we will get started. So a 45-degree crunch. We're going to lay down on our backs, knees bent with our feet pointed towards the wall. From there, fingers are going behind our ears with our elbows nice and wide. We're just going to lift, squeezing our cores at the top, lowering ourselves back down just like this. All right? And because everything is timed today, you have freedom of weight and reps. If you want to take things a little slower and a little heavier, feel free to do that. Otherwise, you can just stick with body weight and take things a bit faster. So that's our 45-degree crunch. After that, we're switching to flutter kicks. So flutter kicks, put your hands under your bum for support, legs straight out. We're just going to kick those legs straight up and down, keeping our cores nice and tight, nice and squeezed the whole time. If you find those are a bit too intense, start with one knee up towards your chest, the other leg straight, and then you're just going to kick those feet back and forth just like so. Number 3, we're going to do V-sit kickouts. So V-sit kickouts, we're going to sit down on our bums, knees bent up towards the ceiling like this. We're going to lean back until our body forms a V shape just like this. The difficulty of V-sit kickouts is all dependent on how far back you're sitting and if your feet are on the floor or not. Depending on which form you pick, we're just going to kick one leg out at a time, just like this, keeping our cores nice and tight the whole time. Very last one, we are doing twist crunches. So again, this is a regular crunch, fingers behind your ears, elbows nice and wide, crunching up, squeezing that core at the top, but you're very gently twisting side to side, tapping your opposite knee with its opposite hand. All right, so let's get started here, team. In about 10 seconds, we're going to start with our 45-degree crunch for our first round. 30 seconds each exercise. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Awesome job, team. Stay with me now. So 30 seconds each. All right, 10 seconds. We're going to switch to our flutter kicks. And remember, you have freedom of speed and reps and weight today. All right, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Flutter kicks, hands under our bums, core nice and tight, kicking those feet up and down. Remember, if you want to modify these, go right ahead. Squeezing that core nice and tight, drawing your belly button in back towards your spine just a little bit. All right, 10 seconds. We're switching to our V-sit kickouts. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, and switch into those kickouts. Just switching and starting as soon as you're able to. All right, if you take a few seconds to switch into the next one, that is completely fine, okay? Core squeezed nice and tight on these V-sit kickouts. 10 seconds. We're going to switch to our twist crunches. 3, 2, 1, and switch. All right, twist crunch. First round of these. So gentle twist up, squeezing that core at the top. All right, 10 seconds. Keep going, team. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, round 1 is done. Let's take a quick break here, team. Grab some water, and then we'll do this one again for a second time, okay? Whew. Whew. All right, take a deep breath with me here, team. And in, and out. All right, again, same one here, team. That order again is 45-degree crunch, flutter kicks, V-sit kickouts, and twist crunch. Less than 10 seconds here. We will get started with those 45-degree crunches. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, take everything at your own pace today. You don't need to keep up with me, all right? Excellent job. Stay with me now. Filling 30 seconds without burning out. That is the goal. All right, 5 seconds. Flutters. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Flutter kicks, hands under our bums, just like this, kicking those feet up and down. Remember, you can modify these if you need to by driving that one knee up towards your chest, kicking that other leg out straight, all right? Oh. Core nice and tight on this one. Ooh, 10 seconds. We'll switch to our V-sit kickouts. 3, 2, 1, and switch. All right, into our V-sit kickouts, switching and starting as soon as we're able to. Awesome job, team. Stay with me now. 10 seconds. Awesome job. Almost there. Switching to our twist crunch in 3, 2, 1. All right, switching to that twist crunch. Whew. So lifting up, gently twisting side to side. 10 seconds here, team. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, awesome work, team. Let's take this quick break, grab some water, and then we'll do this one last time. All right, team. Take a deep breath with me. Here we go. And in and out. All right. Again, that order here, team. 45-degree crunch, flutter kicks, V-sit kickouts, and twist crunch. 10 seconds here. We'll get started with our final round, and then we'll move on to a different body part. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, 45-degree, and go. Awesome job, team. Keep going. Filling these 30 seconds as best you can. All right, 10 seconds. Switching to our flutter kicks. And 3, 2, 1, and switch. All right, flutter kicks, hands under our bums for support. Squeezing that core, kicking those feet up and down just like so. Awesome job, team. Stay with me now. 10 seconds, switching to our V-sit kickouts. And 3, 2, 1, and switch. All right, into those V-sit kickouts, just switching and starting as soon as you're able to. Awesome work. Stay with me now. All right, 10 seconds. 5, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and switch into our twist crunch. Final 30 seconds. Then no more core today, yay. Awesome job, team. Stay with me, you got this. 10 seconds. Gently lifting up, squeezing side to side. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, all right. Excellent job, team. I hope you're feeling the burn. I definitely am. Let's take this quick break. We'll grab some water, and then I will show you what we are going to do next. All right, team. Take a deep breath with me. Here we go. And in and out. All right. Moving on here, team. We are going to do front delt raise, bicep curls, chest press, and shoulder taps. All right. I will show you how to do these things, and then we will get started. So, front delt raise. You're going to need some weights for 3 out of these 4 exercises. For your front delt raise, I recommend you use something a little lighter than you will for your biceps and your chest press if you have that option, all right? We're gonna start feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in our knees. From there, we're gonna rest the weights just on the fronts of our bodies, just like this. From here, core nice and tight, arms straight. You're just gonna lift those weights straight up in front of you, making a T shape with your body, just like so. All right, keep your core nice and tight on that one as well. That's gonna stop your lower back from popping backwards and putting strain on it, all right? After that, we're switching to bicep curls. So, bicep curls, again, starting feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent. You're gonna glue your elbows to your ribs, they're not gonna move. Then you're gonna curl the weights all the way up, all the way back down with your palms facing the ceiling, all right? Make sure you're getting all the way down to work the whole muscle. If you stop in the middle, you're only working part of it. We want you to work all of it, all right? After that, we have chest press. So we're gonna lay down on our backs, elbows pointed away from us, hands pointed towards the ceiling. One weight in either hand. We're just gonna push those weights straight up over our bodies, just like this. Then we are switching to shoulder taps. So shoulder taps, this is a plank position on the floor. That being said, if you find that's just a bit too intense for you, feel free to stand up, lean against something like a wall, a set of stairs, a chair. Anything that's gonna have you standing up taller is going to make this easier for you, all right? So we're gonna get into that plank position on our hands with our hands kind of directly under our shoulder line, just like this. Core nice and tight, nice straight line from our shoulders to our contact point with the floor. Then you're just gonna tap your opposite elbow with your opposite hand, all right? So 10 seconds here, team. We'll get started with our front delt raise. First round of these, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, oh, I guess I don't need to count, do I? Force of habit, oops. Filling 30 seconds as best you can. Keep your core nice and tight on this one, all right? 10 seconds left. We're switching to our bicep curls. And 3, 2, 1, and switch. All right, into our bicep curls. Again, just switching and starting as soon as you're able to. All right, excellent job, team. Stay with me now. We've got 10 seconds. Make sure you're curling all the way up, all the way down, all right? Without locking your elbows, I should say. 3, 2, 1. All right, switching to our chest press. Getting down on the floor, switching and starting as soon as you're able to. Awesome job, team. Stay with me now. Excellent work. Here we go, 10 seconds. We're gonna switch to our shoulder taps after this. And 3, 2, 1, and shoulder taps, switching straight into those. Ooh, nope, this way. Gotta watch the clock, don't I? And remember, taking everything at your own pace. Awesome job, team. Stay with me now. We've got 10 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, awesome job, team. Let's take this quick break, grab some water, and do this one for the second time, okay? Whew. All right, take a deep breath with me here, team, and in, and out. All right, again, team, that order is front delt raise, bicep curls, chest press, and shoulder taps. All right, 10 seconds here. We'll get started with our front delt raise. Whew. Round 2, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember to keep your core nice and tight on this one. And whenever you're working with any arm weights, if you're standing, you want to keep that slight bend in your knees at all times, all right? All right, 10 seconds here, team. Switching to our bicep curls. All right, 3, 2, 1, and switch. All right, into our bicep curls, switching and starting as soon as you're able to. Awesome job, team. You're doing great. Stay with me now. 10 seconds. We're gonna switch to our chest press. All right, 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and switch into those chest press, switching and starting as soon as you are able to. Awesome job, team. Stay with me now, 10 seconds. We're gonna switch to those shoulder taps. And 3, 2, 1. All right, shoulder taps, switching and starting as soon as you're able to. And remember, if you want to modify these by leaning against a wall or anything like that, feel free. Nice work, team. Keep your core nice and tight on your shoulder taps as well. Try to limit your twisting as much as possible. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, awesome job, team. Let's take a quick break, grab some water, and then do this one for the last time, all right? Whew. Whew. All right, team. Take a deep breath with me. Here we go, and in, and out. All right, that order again, team, is front delt raise, bicep curls, chest press, and shoulder taps. All right, so a little over 10 seconds here. We'll get started with our front delt raise for the final round. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Good, 30 seconds of these. Then we're gonna switch to our bicep curls. Keep your shoulder blades down nice and low on your back as well, so we're not shrugging up into our necks. Core nice and tight. And 10 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, and switch into our bicep curls. Switching and starting as soon as we're able to. Awesome job, team. Stay with me now, 10 more seconds. We're gonna switch to our chest press, all right? And 3, 2, 1, and switch into that chest press. Switching and starting as soon as you can. Awesome job, team. Stay with me now. And 10 seconds left. We're gonna switch to those shoulder taps, all right? And 3, 2, 1. All right, shoulder taps. Switching into those, switching and starting as soon as you're able to. Awesome job, team. Stay with me. Keep that core nice and tight. Excellent job. Stay with me now. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, awesome job, team. Let's take this quick break. We'll grab some water, and then we will move on to the last circuit, okay? Whew. Whew. All right, team. Take a deep breath with me. Here we go. And in and out. All right. Moving on, team. We are going down to our lower bodies for our last circuit. We are going to do squat kickbacks, side lunges, deadlifts, and hamstring walkouts. I will show you how to do these things, and then we will get started. So, a squat kickback, you're basically just combining those two things. So, we're gonna start with a regular squat. So feet shoulder width apart, toes pointed out at a bit of an angle, hinging at your knees and your waist. Weight in your heels, you're just gonna drop down into that squat. As you come up, you're going to kick one leg out straight behind you at a time, squeezing your bum once it gets back there. All right, so just back and forth, just like this. Make sure you're not twisting your toe out to the side to get more of a range of motion. It's a straight back kick, squeezing that bum once it's back there. All right, side lunges. We're going to get into a nice wide stance with our toes pointed forward at a little bit of an angle, maybe 20 degrees, not too much. From here, we're going to bring our center of gravity, so our sternum, towards that knee on that side that we are lunging over. You're not leaning into it. You are still standing up nice and tall. You're just directing that sternum in that direction, pointing up through, or pushing up rather, through that heel on that side in order to stand back up. After that, we are switching to deadlifts. So you can use weight for these or you don't have to. I am, so I will show you how to do them with, but what we're going to do, it is really going to be the same if you're not using weights as well. But we're going to start feet shoulder width apart with a slight bend in our knees. You are always going to keep that bend in your knees, keeping your weight in your heels, gazing forward to keep your back straight. You're just going to run your hands up and down your legs, keeping those weights nice and close to your body the whole time, all right? I want you standing up into a full extension, but still keeping that slight bend in your knees. After that, we are switching to hamstring walkouts. So this one can be quite intense. We're gonna lay down on our backs, knees bent up towards the ceiling like this. We're gonna come up onto our toes, lifting our hips up off the floor, squeezing our bums at the top. We're just going to walk our legs out nice and straight, walking our legs back in towards our bums, in and out, so on and so forth. All right, a little over 10 seconds here, team, and we will get started with our first round with our squat kickbacks. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So first 30 seconds. Awesome job, team. Stay with me now. So kicking that leg straight back, you're not twisting that toe back in order to get a bigger range of motion. Squeezing that bum once your leg is back there. 5 seconds. Side lunge in 2, 1, and switch. All right, into that side lunge. So you're just directing that sternum towards that knee on that side. Like I said, you're still standing up nice and tall, pushing up through that heel on that side in order to stand back up, all right? 10 seconds here, we'll switch to our deadlifts. Whew. And 3, 2, 1, and switch. All right, switching into our deadlift, switching and starting as soon as we are able to. Always keeping that slight bend in your knees. All right, 10 seconds. Awesome job, team. Hamstring walkouts is next. And 3, 2, 1, and switch. All right, into those hamstring walkouts. Switching and starting as soon as you can. Try to keep your hips up, squeezing that bum at the top. If that's not an option for you, you can simply walk your feet in and out while keeping your hips down on the floor, all right? Take nice small steps with those heels. All right, 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, awesome job, team. Let's take this quick break, grab some water. We'll do this one for a second time. Whew. Whew. All right, team. Take a deep breath with me. Here we go. And in. And out. All right, that order again here, team. Squat kickbacks, side lunges, deadlifts, and hamstring walkouts. All right, a little over 10 seconds here, and we'll get started with our squat kickbacks. Round 2, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. And 2, kicking that leg straight back, squeezing that bum at the back. Keeping that weight in those heels as you squat down, all right? And 10 seconds, we'll switch to our side lunges. 5, and 3, 2, 1, and switch into our side lunge. Again, just switching and starting as soon as you're able to. Directing that center of gravity towards that knee, pushing up through your heel in order to stand up. 10 seconds, we'll switch to our deadlifts. And 3, 2, 1, and switch. All right, into our deadlifts, switching and starting as soon as we're able to. Awesome job, team. Stay with me now. Keeping that slight bend in your knees. All right, 5 seconds. We're gonna switch to our hamstring walkouts. 2, 1, and switch. All right, switching and starting, switching into those as soon as we can. Awesome job, team. Stay with me now. Excellent work. Almost done. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, all right. Excellent job, team. Whew. Well, let's take this quick break, grab some water, and then we'll do this one last time, all right? Whew. All right, take a deep breath with me here, team, and in and out. All right, last round here, team. That order again: squat kickbacks, side lunges, deadlifts, and hamstring walkouts. All right, a little over 10 seconds here, and we will get started with our squat kickbacks. Final round of these. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Awesome job, team. Stay with me now. Weight in those heels on the down, and the up rather, of that squat. 10 seconds. Switching to our side lunge. And 3, 2, 1, and switch into those side lunges. Switching and starting as soon as you're able to. Awesome job, team. Stay with me now. Side lunge, 10 more seconds. Switching to our deadlifts. And 3, 2, 1, and switch into those deadlifts. Switching and starting as soon as you're able to. Always keeping that weight in your heels of your deadlifts. Keeping those weights nice and close to your body. Running those fingers up and down those legs. All right, 10 seconds here, team. Final hamstring walkouts, which I think is everyone's favorite words to hear. All right, 3, 2, 1, and switch. All right, hamstring walkouts. Final 30 seconds, and then we're done. Whew. Awesome job, team. Keep pushing. All right, 10 seconds left. Almost there. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right, that is it, team. We are done. Thank you so much for joining me today. I always appreciate your time. Now that we are finished, please remember to check in. You can do that just below the video player here. As well, if you feel comfortable with it, I would love to see your sweaty selfie on social media. You can tag me on both Facebook and Instagram at M12 Fitness Liz. All right? Thanks again so much, team, and I will see you next time.